Alright, is this thing on? Yo, what's up, Escapees? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday out there. Woo! Let me go ahead and fix the audio. I know we're probably desynced right now. Alright, audio should be back. Don't worry, it will level itself out right there. Let me do a little testing just to make sure. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, looks good. Don't worry if you hear a little echo, I will get rid of that right now. Just gotta make sure that my mouth is synced to what I'm saying. You know, the audio. Otherwise you're gonna have a mean old delay and stuff. Which I'll admit, I have started streams like that, completely forgot. Been delayed for like hours until somebody finally pops in. They're like, hey, your audio's all messed up. Oh, my bad. Alright, live now, you guys. A micro 1-hour stream doing nonsense on Starfield to kill some time. Once again, I gotta go to Walmart in a couple hours, which, funny enough, my mom is actually already over there, and I'm just waiting for her to get back so that I can go to Walmart. But, you know, it's a mixture of getting more groceries, and also this time I'm gonna look around for maybe a few more Christmas gifts and stuff. Or at least some, what do you call it, wrapping paper or something. But anyways, and then I do have a special announcement. Twitch.tv/SoulEscape, Twitch.tv/SOUL_3SC4P3. That's the tweet right there, Escapees. I'll do the special announcement in a few minutes here. Let me just get things situated, because I am a little bit pressed for time. Alright, gonna copy and paste that tweet over to Facebook. It's just a little bit slow though. Alright, you know what? Skip Facebook for a second here. Sending out Discord message. See, it's still loading up the create post. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, let me just exit. Dude, alright, maybe no going live post on Facebook. It's loading forever. I feel like it's glitched. Okay, I'll let that come up on its own, hopefully. I took a really goofy picture for today's story. I'm just like, yeah, you know, I didn't even care what sort of face I had on my photo. So I used the rock on face here. Alright, looks good. Next thing's next. I'll admit, I do like the Instagram stories. I just don't like the fact that, you know, you can't put video on it, but it's okay. There we go. Looks nice. I think we're good. Oh, here we go. Yay! The Facebook posting box finally loaded up. Which, speaking of that, I think I can put one of those photos over on Facebook stories. Yes, almost every social media has a story to it. Even OnlyFans has a story mode as well. Hey, what's up, Quippy Room? You're the first person in the channel. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, too, by the way. Let me get you that first type right there. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you guys are having a good day. Woo! How about that weather out there, Quippy Room? We have some bipolar weather going on over here in Washington State. At least the southern part of Washington. We had snow for a little bit. Oh, Vicious Panda, hark now, what do I hear? Thank you so much. Panda, ascending in the stream. 18 months, thank you for that. Let's get some resub love in the channel for Vicious Panda. Woo! Thank you, Panda. Very much appreciated. I hope. Oh, you know what? That's right. It looks like the chatbot is not in the stream, which is very odd. Let me restart that real quick. Yeah, I gotta relaunch it, I guess. There we go. Yeah, we had snow for a little bit, then it's been rainy, but like warm weather, and today it's sunny, and I'm like, what the fuzz? Sunny, but like colder than it was yesterday when it was raining. I think it's like 40-something degrees now. It's weird. Weird weather. Thank you so much, Panda. You're amazing, dude. How you been? Happy Friday. Woo! Alright, let me see here. I have a special announcement. then you know what? I'll just say it right now in case anyone's watching the VOD later and stuff, which I finally, oh man. So I finally got back into, I don't know, sometimes I get a little bit depressed or whatever, or just I feel like, oh, what's the use and stuff. And so I stopped sending over my Twitch VODs to YouTube, and I just didn't care for a little bit. And so, well, I didn't care for too long that we lost one infinitely. So number 18, episode 18 of the Starfield playthrough, which thank goodness I looked though. I guess, you know, I must how do you say, I regained my, my wanting to, you know, continue saving the VODs forever. But yeah, I must have looked at the right time because unfortunately we lost episode 18. And yeah, so now if you go to my Twitch VOD thing, it has, okay, Starfield playthrough number 17 and then Starfield playthrough 19. I'm like, oops. Yeah, so rest in peace to episode 18. I won't remember what happened there. I guess none of us will. If anybody was watching the YouTube VODs, which some people do tell me they do, you know, they'll miss that episode, sadly. Oops. But yeah, I finally got the rest of them out. In fact, I kind of went haywire and I just started like throwing all the VODs as soon as I could. But yeah, I don't know why I was talking about that. Anyways, so special announcement, you guys. Let me just go ahead and, oh yeah, because of the people watching the VODs possibly and all this and that. So special announcement is to all the subscribers, whether you're a gifted sub from last month or, you know, your subscription hasn't renewed yet, maybe you'll renew it again. But if you're a sub from right now all the way until, you know, Christmas or whatever, I'm going to be doing this thing that I haven't done for years, but I did do a few years, you know, years ago. And basically, I'm going to send out Christmas cards or holiday cards to any subscriber that wants. Now, the only catch is, and I know too, I've said this before, it is weird. If you guys have a P.O. box, I would prefer that you send me your P.O. box if you're a subscriber and you want one of those Christmas cards. If not, you are going to have to send me your address. And hey, I think that's weird too. I personally wouldn't send my address to a Twitch streamer. But people have done it before. If they want the Christmas cards, I swear I do destroy those addresses. I don't care where anyone lives. And I have done this in years previous. So that's the only weird part, because even I think that's weird, you know. It's like, hey, you're giving your address to the streamer. So always use caution, you know, if you want to do that. But yeah, if you're a subscriber, you know, by the time I'm saying this and by the time, you know, I see you in chat and all that, if you want to send me your address and, you know, I guess your name, you don't have to send me your name. I'll just put your username. I've done the usernames where I put, like, for example, Vicious Panda and, you know, sent it out like that with the address on the bottom and all that. I also don't put my address on the return envelope either. So there's been times where I remember Go Blue LA, if he's still here, he sent me his address and it looked a little funny, and I was like, are you sure? And I cleared it with him. I go, this is the correct address and stuff, I'm writing it down. And so he said, yeah, that's it. And so I wrote it down exactly as he had it, and sad to say he never got his card, and I never got it back because I didn't put my address as the return address either. So, you know, you just gotta be careful, put the address correctly, because I write it down exactly as it's written. I will ask, you know, if it looks a little funny and stuff, but yeah, Carpet Noctum, hey, what's up? You might be interested. I am doing some Christmas card giveaways to the subscribers to say thank you for everything you guys have done. The only thing is, if you want one of those cards, you have to be a subscriber this month, and you can be a gift sub. I don't care. I can't tell the difference. I only have a limited amount of cards. I bought a nice pack of 10, so it's kind of first come, first serve. And then I have some old postcards, Christmas postcards that I can give out too, but those are kind of a little bit more, how do you say, like, I think it has something religious on it, like, may God bless you or something like that. The first cards that I'm going to send out won't be religious. They're pretty cute, actually. But yeah, so if anybody's interested, any subscribers, all you got to do is just be subscribed this month, send me your address, which once again, I know is weird and shady. Trust me, guys, I don't do anything with your addresses besides you know, write them on the letter when it comes time for me to send it. And then I delete the message, or, you know, I just, wherever you send it. Usually I would like a Twitch whisper would be cool, you know, the best. If you have me on like Instagram or Twitter, just make sure I know your username on there and stuff. That's when it gets a little weird. Not that it, not that it's a big old deal or anything. But yeah, just if you guys want to do that, feel free. Never any pressure. I know the address thing's a little bit odd and stuff, but I've done it before in previous years. And yeah, things have gone well. But yeah, I'll just send you a letter. I'll say Happy Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, sign it at the bottom and all this and that. But yeah. What's up, Princess Sriracha? How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Yeah, living well. Things been going okay. I got my new exercise bike. I used it once and then I've been jogging around town again. Well, it's because the temperatures have been a little bit warmer than expected, to be honest, but I'll be back on the exercise bike pretty soon. Yeah, how about you, Princess Sriracha? Good to see you. Yo, what's up, Rickle Tick? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well. So yeah, that's my announcement of the day. I have Christmas cards to give out to subscribers if you guys want them, if you want to give me your address to send them and stuff. Yeah, it's up to you. Continue. So today, shorty stream escapees. I got some groceries and stuff to run again, and I'm just waiting for my mom to get back home so that we don't leave the dogs alone here, because then they'll start crying. They'll be all sad. But yeah, cool. Yeah, thanks, Panda. Yeah, I haven't done that in years, escapees. I know, the Christmas card thing. But when I did do it, people were pretty happy about it. I remember I gave out a card to Doc Savage. Oh, and the other thing is, too, I can only do it for I can only do it for the U.S. citizens, I think. I don't know if I can send cards internationally. Oh, yeah, I should probably mention that. Yes, quick side note. No, only people in the U.S. I know, I'm sorry. It's just, I don't want to get stuck paying like $20 to send a Christmas card across the sea and stuff. Oh, Jedi. Well, I don't know if I can send, I'll research, how I can send a letter to Canada. Yo, what's up, Jedi? How are you doing? Welcome in. But yeah, shorty stream until my mom gets home. Then I gotta go do some grocery shopping myself. Look around for, some more Christmas gifts for everybody. Anybody got their Christmas shopping done? If so, congratulations. I am terribly behind, as usual. I'm good too. Thank you for asking, Jedi. Yeah. Yeah, I do love those. Yeah, I got mine on a Black Friday special. Shout out to Carpet Knocked him. Donated $30, helped me out with that. Woo! But the exercise bike on Black Friday was down from $300 to $129, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, it has that resistance thing. Yep. Yeah, it's good cardio. Nice, Sriracha. GG on that exercise bike too. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't. You know what, Panda? I'm exactly the same way. I have no idea what to get anyone. I know my nephew loves weed. Once again, nephew sounds like he's really young. No, he's 25. No, actually, he's 28 now. He's 5 years younger than me. So, yeah, so if I ever say I'm getting my nephew weed, trust me, he's old. He's old as dust. No. Because I always know that sounds kind of weird. Yeah, I just get him some herb. I'm gonna get one of my other family friends. He's got this, he's always smoking, swag and stuff, this really gross herb. So I'm gonna get him a couple of $3 joints from the weed shop. And they're actually good quality, so, he's one of those old school guys. So I think he'll be, his mind will be blown. How's Starfield? I did beat the main story in Starfield, Jedi. I loved it. Loved the main story. I'll be honest, though. If I was just basing a score on Starfield for the main story only and some of these side faction stories, I'd give it at least a high 9.5 out of 10. Storyline only. If I'm not judging, but rating the whole game, just in my own opinion, you guys, everybody has a different opinion. In my own opinion, the entire game as a whole, I would give about 6.5 to a 7.5, I would say. 6.5 to 7. 7.5. Okay, it was really easy for me to walk away from Starfield, which doesn't happen with me in other Bethesda games. Never walked away from Skyrim before I beat the main quest, when I was playing even back on the 360. With this one, I was doing, and even last night I was working on, that's why I'm flying out here instead of starting where we left off last time. I was doing some exploration, and what I noticed, And what I mean by exploration is those like constellation bounties where you have to find a certain. Let me see if I have one here. Yeah. Like, for example, I was trying to locate a sonorous lithosphere somewhere in the Eta Cassiopeia star system. So what that means is I have to go planet to planet to planet, just searching, scanning everything, all the natural landmarks, until I find the sonorous lithosphere natural landmark in any planet. So basically, you have to explore like a crap ton, right? And when I was doing that last night, I did that for quite a few quests. It was fun, but I realized I had to keep smoking weed quite a bit. And I like weed, but I don't want to smoke a ton of weed. What that signals to me is I was getting a little bit bored. I was a little bored looking for this damn thing. We don't have any like Land Rovers to make the, traveling a little bit easier. I do have that personal atmosphere power whoosh, that I can just throw on so I can have unlimited oxygen to run around and stuff. But it's just, I don't know, I was getting a little bit bored. The other complaint I have, and I've been seeing it on Reddit too, is that I'm not the only person that thinks all the kids in Starfield look like Cora. They do! Somebody else, I have no idea who they are, completely unrelated to our conversation or our stream, also posted a Reddit post about how, and they had screenshots of a bunch of different kids that looked exactly like Cora. And so, I just, the fact they reused these NPCs and just changed their faces like a little bit, um, it disappointed me a bit. The fact that the faces aren't like, oh man, now compared to that GTA 6 trailer, it's like, dude, I wish Bethesda had, spent some more time, fixing facial graphics and giving people like hand gestures and things so they're not always like, oh, hello, I'm trying to give you a quest here. Oh, now I'm really angry. Rah! You see how those Bethesda faces change? Like, they barely like move forward. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll get someone point like that. Now I'm really angry, Bethesda NPC. But it's like so fake. It's so weird. I don't know. I had a little bit of issues with Starfield, sadly. So yeah, if I was to rate the whole game, I'd say 6.5, probably. Because I had a lot of fun, but then it's just a lot of stuff kind of killed it for me. The man, those NPCs. And we found Sam Coe's entire family just reskinned over at one of the Chunks restaurants or whatever. And I was like, dude, that's Sam Coe's family right there. They had a Caucasian woman, looked exactly like, I forgot what her name is. And then they had a Caucasian man, looked like Sam, just slightly different hair. His hair, instead of the light brown, it was like a darker brown and stuff, but same, facial features. And then they had a kid that was biracial looking like Cora. Two white folks and a biracial kid. And okay, that too. Oh, here we go. Don't get me started on Sam Coe's family. Oh my gosh. I know. As a Hispanic person, I probably shouldn't even be talking about it, but which I can talk of as a Hispanic person, I want to say they needed to hire more than one voice actor for all the Hispanic men and women. Both of them have one female Hispanic voice actress, one male Hispanic voice actress. They all have that same accent. It's like, man, they need to tell these voice actors, hey, this is a different character here, change the accent up a little bit, or, heighten the pitch of your voice or something, or lower it a bit. But, oh man, I have a lot of issues with Starfield a bit. Um, but yeah, it's just, yeah, how did Sam Coe, and then that's their biological child, Sam Coe and his ex-wife, two white folks, two Caucasian folks, come out with a biracial kid who's, I don't know if she's half black, or I don't know if she's half Latina, I don't know what Cora is, but she's definitely a lot tanner than her redheaded freckled mom and her freaking light dirty blonde hair dad. Like, what the fuzz? You get Cora, who has ethnic hair. Oh my gosh. I can't. I cannot. That's just so immersion breaking. Like, what? There's that. The ex-wife had to have cheated or something, dude. Unless. Now, there has been an epiphany. I don't want to spoil it. Spoiler alerts for certain parts of the quest in 3, 2, 1. Mute if you don't want to hear this small spoiler for a little bit. all this can be explained away possibly because there are clones in Starfield. We've met a clone. Her name is Hadrian. We're working with her in the UC Vanguard questline that we've been doing recently and stuff. So there are clones in this game. One could say, I guess, Cora was a clone. There's no mention of it anywhere, you know. Maybe their real kid died or something, and then, you know, they tried to clone her, and just like Hadrian. Hadrian's a clone of a man, one of these big warmonger guys that they didn't want to execute, so they cloned him several times actually to make, you know, so that they could have that certain gene pool around for a while. Basically, though, what happened with Hadrian is, I know that's like a dude's name too, but Hadrian is a girl. She's a woman. So technically, you know, they cloned a woman from a man. So I guess you could clone your Caucasian kid and get, you know, maybe an ethnic looking kid. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And what some of the Reddit posts were saying, that's what Starfield's probably going to explain a lot of this away from. All the similar faces, all of the reskinned NPCs. Oh, they're clones, you guys. They're just clones. Don't stop worrying about it. It's clones. You guys don't get the game. Which, by the way, that's how Bethesda's kind of been acting when people have been criticizing, you know, Starfield over on Reddit and stuff. They kind of been pushing it back on the player. Well, one of the complaints, I guess, was, oh, all these worlds are too empty and all this. And so I guess Bethesda's response was like, well, what did you think they found when they went to the moon? There wasn't anything on the moon, you know. It's your guys' fault that you think the game's boring, you know, and stuff. I know. No, I feel you, Jedi. Like, I want to love this game so much. I love the main storyline. I've been loving these side quests and all that, but man, that exploration has a lot lacking. It definitely needs a lot, especially with games like No Man's Sky that have been out. And I haven't played No Man's Sky, but I know you can like go into the water and like search around, and it's really cool. The fact that there all these outposts in Starfield are all carbon copies of each other. They even have there's one outpost that I've been in. It's usually like a cave type abandoned cave or something that you go in, and there's this, and the first time I found it I thought it was cool. There was one scientist who died somehow in the cave, and he's got like a bunch of barrels around him. He's like that, whoops, he's like that dead, and you know, his arms hanging out and stuff. I'm like, oh, haha, you know, that's a good input. You know, they put this dead guy here. He's in every single cave that I go to. That exact same dead guy in the exact same pile of barrels with his hand out and all that. I'm like, what is going on? I know. So yes, I completely understand. There's a little bit of laziness going on here in Starfield, and I hope they fix it. You know, they could have a No Man's Sky. Hell, they could even have a Fallout 76 comeback and all that. I mean, I love 76. However, I loved 76 when it first came out too, so I was a 76 apologist. I still like it. I love that game. I haven't checked out the Atlantic City update, though. I want to wait till I do that with you guys. But yeah, alright, let me read some chat. Sorry, I went on my little rant there. Oh, okay, what's your score? See, I thought I was being kind of like, because I do love Bethesda games. What's your score, Jedi, for Starfield? Yeah, I wanted to put it low, but not like crazy low. I'd say like 6.5. Yeah, they cloned a lot of structures, true. Yeah, Bethesda does not do people well. I wish they had Rockstar's level of like facial features and stuff. Yes, true. Like, for example, in the Crimson Fleet, when Delgado's like having his ending speech and he's like getting really into it, like the only way you can tell he's like angry is, of course, the volume of the voice actor, but like his mouth just gets huge, like weird huge. I'm like, whoa, dude, is this guy gonna turn into one of those like anime dudes where his mouth just, you know, opens up? He's an alien. No, that didn't happen. It's just Bethesda's way of trying to make an NPC look angrier is just to open the mouth more and, you know, give them that the scowl, the eyes go down. They got the scowls and all that working really well, but everything else, it's like, man. Yeah, they didn't design the parents beforehand. True on Korra. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. All right, I'm sorry about that, you guys. I do love this game. for what it is, and I've killed quite a few hours in it. But you know, it does, as oh, man, when you do start to play as long as you know, some of us have, you do start to notice those little similarities between all the NPCs and just all sorts of. Oh, okay. Here we go. We'll do this one. Yeah, you start to notice all sorts of, you know, reused features, reused graphics, and things that are all recycled. So today, you guys, I'm a little bit pressed for time and stuff. What I want to do is just a few side quests. And not the main one. We're currently working on the UC Vanguard quest line with the Terramorphs and clones and all this and that. So we'll continue that when I have more time for a stream. Right now, I'm just kind of messing around. We will continue doing some little, let's tie up some loose ends. This quest in particular, we did on stream, man, probably like a few months ago, I would say. We had to help the Ilios retreat staff. Now, I think they were being harassed by like spacers or something. And then it turned out the spacers were like mercenaries, if I remember correctly. But we were able to like convince the mercenaries not to attack these guys. But then, you know, it was like, hey, the dudes that hired the mercenaries could still be after them. So I don't know. We have a check-in, basically. So we'll go ahead and set the course for that. And, oops, it's a little bit too far. I guess I'll have to jump a little bit closer. Yo, what's up, Wicked Panda 420? Yeah, 420. Yeah, they could have done a little bit better. I mean, and I hope they continue to upgrade it. That would be nice. Oh. Can't grab drive. Don't got no grab jump. There we go. Yeah. But main story-wise, I did enjoy it a lot. If I was just purely judging the game on main story alone, I'd give it like a 9.5. Because, you know, they surprised me at the end where they went with the main story, so I appreciated that quite a bit. I always like being surprised. Alright, let's see. I think we are one star system away, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here we go. Alright, we're gonna go check in with the Ilios staff. Last I remember, I think I was helping them get rid of their mercenary issue. Alright, let's just set course here. And in 3, 2, 1, let's jump. Gotta put my points back into my grab drive right there. Yeah, the whole game I was trying to marry Andrasia, said Wicked Panda. That's hilarious. Speaking of Andrasia, I have her as my companion right now. Maybe I can finally talk to her. Man, she's been bothering me all night, just like Sarah was when I was traveling with Sarah. Andrasia's been bothering me all night. Hey, can I talk to you? When you have a moment, I'd like to talk to you. I have things. There's things I wish to discuss with you. All this and that. I'm like, Andrasia, hold on. Wait till stream. Maybe I can talk to her after this Ilios mission. Also, 1 second, you guys. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. BRB. I've been drinking coffee and stuff, so I probably should have done that before stream started. I'll see you soon. Quick announcement, escapees, to any subscribers out there. I'm going to do Christmas gift cards if you're interested. Never any pressure. All you got to do is be subscribed this month. You know, have that little gem next to your name. And send me your address and I'll send you a Christmas card. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I just thought of something in the bathroom. So, completely forgot. Thank goodness I was thinking about that. The Game Awards. Woo! Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah! Congrats to Baldur's Gate 3 winning Game of the Year. I know a couple of you in there have been like, hey, have you been playing that game? Have you tried out Baldur's Gate? I was like, no, never. I actually, before Baldur's Gate 3, I think that was the first that I've heard of the series. So, I might want to check it out though. I mean, it got Game of the Year, got a ton of awards at the Game Awards. Last night I did watch. And what I wanted to say also is, man, Starfield. Yeah, they didn't get anything, dude. They were nominated for like Best RPG or something. And oof, Baldur's Gate took that away too. So GG to Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Starfield wasn't even on the list. It was not even a nomination for Game of the Year. I know, I was like, oof. But I understood. I understood. How does he like it, Jedi? I mean, everybody I asked has said, oh, I love that game and stuff. And I'm like, all right. I have no idea what type of game it is. Like, what's the, I guess, what's the fighting system like or so? I'll have to check it out. Is it more like Diablo, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but it's a really good game. GG to Baldur's Gate 3. Anybody else watch the Game Awards out there? There were a couple cool premieres. I mean, I used to play a lot of JRPGs, the Japanese RPGs, more anime type games, back when I was a kid on the Nintendo, the Game Boy Advance and the Nintendo DS and all that. But I haven't played anime type games in a long time. And so I did see a few anime games that I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I've never played anime type games on the stream either. Oh, is it turn-based? Alright, alright. I haven't played a turn-based game in a while. But I could get back into that. Played a lot of those on the Nintendo as well. Yeah, before I switched to Xbox back in high school, I used to be a huge Nintendo fangirl. And I still have my Switch over there. Or, excuse me, my Switch. What was my, Oh, it was a Wii. I was like, what is that thing called? Anyways, yeah, I still have my Wii attached over there. And that's when I stopped with Nintendo consoles, is I realized, and I was kind of a fat kid too, I was like, I don't want to be moving around when I play games. Besides, you know, like Wii Sports and Wii Fitness, those were cool, you know, because you had to move and all that. But yeah, when I was playing other games, I was like, no, I don't think I want to, you know, start getting up and being active. Fuzz that. I'm going to a traditional console. So most of my friends had Xboxes at the time, and I was like, all right, just natural decision. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I saw a couple of like anime style games that I'd be interested in playing. Yeah, it was fun. A couple games were fun, I would say. But just for me personally. Most of them I didn't like. Like, I bought Sonic Rings for the Wii. Hated it. I thought it was a Sonic game where you could control Sonic. No, you had to control the
if you are free
the controller and stuff.
Could we talk?
I enjoyed Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess was good. I liked that one. Sims 3, or was it? Yeah, Sims 3 was horribly laggy on the Wii. Couldn't play it very much, sadly. I think I had an Animal Crossing though that I liked a lot on that too. But yeah, then some of the other games I was like, no. Definitely didn't like Sonic. There was another one too that I didn't enjoy either. Yeah, for multiplayer, really good as well. I think, yeah, and at that age, I was like already, I think I was a teenager by then or so. I was like, oh, you know, these games are too cutesy. Yeah, I was huge into Pokemon. Big into Pokemon. Alright, so back to Starfield, you guys. We're gonna go check in on Ilios Retreat. We helped them a long time ago. We did do this on stream. I think they had like a mercenary issue. And I was able to talk the mercenaries of, you know, getting out of there. But, you know, that didn't really, in my opinion, you know, solve the problem, I guess. The dudes that hired the mercenaries could always hire more. So let's go see what's happening.
Good having Kilman's lazy
I am skeptical of whether this retreat will achieve
Oh,
its
okay,
goals,
yeah. Thank you for being here, Jedi.
applaud
It was good
their
to see
efforts.
you. Have a good rest of your day. Have some fun. Enjoy some games. Alright, let's see. A counselor. Hello?
All you've done. Well, I can't thank you enough.
Hey, Mrs. Tematope, how are you?
Just happening through our neck of the woods, stranger? Nevin told me about your summons. Our, donor wasn't too hard on you, I hope.
I'll be honest, I kind of forgot what happened. A donor? Let me see here. Secrecy. Oh, we're best friends now. I'll be taking her mega yacht. It's a nice change of pace to be able to help you out without anyone threatening my life. She's a considering her line of work. I don't remember who the donor is. Yeah, okay, you know what? For my own personal clarity, let me Google what the heck this storyline was about. I thought this was the one about the mercenaries. And if anybody in chat remembers what the Ilios retreat story was, or quest, feel free to let me know. I'm more lax about the spoilers because I already beat the game, so I'm not too worried.
What's wrong, love?
I completely forgot who you are. I'm sorry, ma'am. But that's another thing too. A lot of these quest lines are easily forgettable. I apologize, but they are. That's another slight negative to Starfield. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so as soon as the players, they will be forced to complete the Dead Stop side quest. Okay, well tell me what the Dead Stop side quest is. Oh, well, I should probably click on it. Let's see here.
You take your time.
Oh, don't you worry, I will. Gosh dang it, I'm trying to look for it. Alright, let's see. This retreat. Dead Stop. Oh, okay, they had a missing worker. The Dead Stop is the missing worker side quest in Starfield. It gets you an epic weapon and a legendary suit. It's featured on Exil 2 and is being rebuilt as a reforming location for those. Oh, yeah. This was the kind of like habilitation center. Yeah, it was being rebuilt as a reforming location for those who have been previously incarcerated. Unfortunately, the construction crew and the retreat workers have been experiencing some dangerous problems. As soon as you land on Ilios retreat system, you'll see 3 people talking under a crane. Go listen in on their conversation. You'll hear that a worker's missing. The construction foreman, Jonah Halftown, is upset his worker's missing. He expects the other 2 to find him. They respond by saying they've been looking for him and that their security officer ended up in the infirmary looking for him. Infirmary, sorry. But they're doing everything they can and they part ways. This activates an activities mission to ask about the missing worker. Go up to Sloane, this lady in the white jacket, talk to her. She tells you they're not taking residents due to some issues, including the missing worker, but you can stay there. She's working on building up the retreat to be an education center and residence for the formerly incarcerated. When you tell her that you'll help her find the worker, she tells you the fauna on the planet is aggressive. You'll then be guided to talk to the security officer. Yeah, and then we had to go to the security officer. Once inside, you'll head to the right, past the orange scaffolding, yada yada yada, is the door that says infirmary. You'll find Greg on a medical bed. Greg is a reskinned guy that works at the Chunks factory over in New Atlantis. He tells you something stabbed him while he was looking for the worker, and there's some tracks following the facility. Yada yada yada. You go into some caves. Continue down the caves, more caves. There's some crystals in the caves. Eventually you find the worker, Kilman.
Take your time.
He's at the bottom of the area. He says something about not going back in the bag and seems afraid of you. Convince him you're here to take him back safely and come back out of the cave the way you came in, back to the retreat. So then we have to find his kidnapper. As soon as you get there, Jonah's on a bridge with a group of people, yells that Kilman's back. Kilman goes back to talk to him about what happened. Kilman tells them somebody threw a bag on his head and kidnapped him, then begins yelling at the people creating the retreat, calling them crooks and accusing them of taking him. Jonah demands to find out who took Kilman. So yada yada yada. I think eventually who does take Kilman it's a bunch of mercenaries, right? 2. So we go to this one area.
No hurry.
Yeah, dealing with the kidnappers. You go through this whole like abandoned outpost thing. You'll find Sloane in the infirmary with Greg. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, and then so yeah, then I have to deal with the kidnappers or those mercenaries, and this lady here gives me 3,300 credits to try to, bribe them and stuff. Let's see. When they come in, the mercenaries, talk to them and they'll tell you unless the retreat plans to stop building their facility, they're not
What's
going
wrong,
anywhere.
love?
At this point, you can decide to talk to them, attack them, or pay them. And I can't remember, actually. I think maybe I did try to talk to them and then it went haywire and we had to slaughter them. Okay, so if you talk to them some more before making a decision, you'll find out that they're concerned about their jobs if a place like the retreat succeeds. Alright. Oh, okay, and then something happens here. Oh, okay, the major donor is the person donating to this facility to, because it's kind of a rehabilitation center for people that have been in jail before. I guess apparently once you're in jail in Starfield, it's kind of really hard. It's really hard to get a job and stuff like that. So they had a donor here that's, given the credits to make this place happen. Who was that donor? It was somebody in Aquila City. He tells you there's fuel rules. So we go up, we talk to the donor. It turns out to be Raisha Lance, CEO of Laredo Firearms in Aquila City. Oh, and then we tell her the retreat needs more security, yada yada yada. And then she gives us another epic weapon.
No hurry.
And that was it. Alright, so we ended by killing the mercenaries and talking to the donor. So, okay, she asked me how talking to the donor was. I can't remember. I think it was an okay conversation. I did get some money out of it. So, yeah, she's a surprisingly friendly person considering her line of work there.
She can be a hammer when the situation
Yo,
requires.
Fuzzy Uncle, good to see you.
This project holds a pretty special place in her heart, so I'm sure she was feeling grateful. Well,
Yeah.
thanks to your little chat, our donor's doing everything she can to upend the various roadblocks in our way. We're in the process of vetting more security, looking at some additional and more agreeable contractors. Whatever gets this place
Alright.
closer to becoming a reality. Opening's still a ways off, but we'd be going nowhere if you hadn't wandered in.
Alright, well, So my master plan to get you shut down fails spectacularly. Imagine saying that, dude. How long do you think it's gonna be before you guys can open?
It's hard to say for certain. We're only just now in a place where we can actually assess how long everything's going to take. But with time, we'll get there. And that's thanks to you.
Well, I'm just happy I could help.
That makes two of us.
This is my good playthrough.
Thank you again, love. For you, our doors will always be open.
Oh, well, thank you. Wow, that was it. Where's my money? No, I'm kidding. Money. Where's my credits? I came all this way and got 0 credits. I feel robbed. Andrasia, we were robbed. Now, speaking of Andrasia, she's been bothering me all night to talk about this. Andrasia, I'm finally ready.
You're still pushing for this
Where
one.
are you going?
Mm-hmm.
Come over here, Andrasia.
He's got a violent past, Sloane.
So did I.
Am I
Sloane
just
had a violent
wasting
past.
my time trying to convince you on this?
Just your time? No. You're wasting my time, too.
Oh, she got him. Yeah, that Nevin guy is the second in command, apparently. Alright, Andrasia. I finally have time. Yes, let's talk in this super brightly lit staircase. Wow, what happened in the staircase? Whew! They took somebody up dragging their nails. Texas Chainsaw Massacre style. Andrasia, you fell through the stairs! Alright, I'm ready to talk.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before.
Yeah, because
The
I
idea
couldn't
of
give her any of my
purpose
stuff
in
last
one's
night.
life. You told me that fun was important.
It's very
I
important, Andresia.
assumed you were joking and
Possibly
dismissed
the
it out of
single
hand.
most important thing.
But having thought about it,
See, one hand gesture.
I wonder now if you
But-
were right. Or at least
The rest, she's
if
just
I
like-
were too quick to reject the idea. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it.
Ooh, she's having misgivings, just like Sarah did. My most recent companion questline that we finished was Sarah Morgan, and yeah, I mean, you know, she was all right. We got another kid out of that questline. Oh, another Cora, but her name is Sona. I don't know, another 4-letter name. Ho 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 ho. Oh, let's see. Oh crap, I'm sorry, Andresia. You said something about that you sacrificed much to get where you're at, and you're starting to second guess yourself. Well, you know, see, I had already heard that part. I'm like, we should have this discussion another time. Well, there's no way to change that past. If it got you here, then it was right. It's okay to have doubts, just don't let them paralyze you.
There more?
I'd say, you know, whatever got you to this point, it must have been okay, because I don't see you as a bad person at all.
Thank you. I have always believed, no, hoped that is true.
Good.
I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet
it's the only thing she's been talking about. And whatever you've done, I won't hold it against you. Yeah, I'm not judging. You don't have to talk about anything you don't want to. We've all done things we regret. Our past should never define us. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes it should. Whatever you've done, Andresia, I won't hold it against you. You're my buddy here.
no, that is not what I am trying to say.
Oops!
I
goofed up.
promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in
Running
dangerous
from her
conditions,
problems.
often surrounded by violence.
Grav jumping from those problems there. Well, I mean, that's, it's clearly taken a toll on you. I see those lines on your forehead.
It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I
know how that
maybe
feels.
Not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing.
I think you're a little bit autistic,
It's easier
Andresia.
to not
High
become
functioning,
attached,
though.
especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning.
Well, I mean, you know, honestly, it's the same here. Let's see. Well, to be honest, Andresia, I'm gonna give you my honest feedback. I probably should be like, oh, we're social creatures, blah, 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 blah. Going in alone has always worked for me, too. At least in
Yet
real
here we
life.
are. I find we work better together.
Yeah, probably the social
What
one was
I
the right
am
answer.
trying to say is that I now
I
wonder
can't lie to
whether
her.
it has been the right decision to distance myself from others.
Well, I mean, okay, fine. Now we gotta get mushy here. Now don't let this get in the way of our mission. Keeping things bottled up isn't a good idea. I'm here if you need me. Everybody has baggage, just how you deal with it, blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, yeah, everybody's got baggage, Andresia. It's how you deal with it that matters. Just deflecting over
I
here.
suppose this is true. Thank you for listening to me. These are not easy conversations for me.
Me neither, Andresia. Fuzzy's right. Mushiness, the awkwardness. Dude, even like telling Samco, one of the answers was like, oh, I love you, Sam. I was like, dude, that's so cheesy. I don't know. I didn't feel for Sam the way I felt for Alistair in Dragon Age Origins.
I ate in places I didn't know I had.
I completely changed my whole entire character for Alistair in Dragon Age. Yeah, I started my very first playthrough. This was not on stream. This was years before stream when I played Dragon Age Origins. And before I even streamed anything, you know, before I even know what streaming was. And so I played my first playthrough, right? I was an elven woman and one of the upper class ones or whatever. And... Or no, one of the ones from the woods, I think, which they weren't at least the poor elves from the city or something. And so I progressed to the story, meet Alistair and all this and that, and eventually I learn that Alistair in the game, you can fall in love with him and stuff as an elf woman, but you can't marry him because he's going to be the king or whatever, so it has to be a human woman noble that marries Alistair. And I was like, oh! And so I completely just nixed that character. I got her, I didn't really delete her, but I just never played her again. And I right away completely changed my character to a nice human noble woman character. And I played the whole game like that. I just thought that was hilarious, dude. I completely changed my character for Alistair, and I cannot say the same for Sam Coe. Nope. Had I found out I wasn't able to marry Sam Coe, I would have been like, oh, well, darn. Guess I'll have to play as a man next time or something, you know. Like, had Sam not, you know, had he been gay or something, or not into women in this playthrough, I wouldn't have cared. I'd been like, alright, whatever. Had Alistair been gay in Dragon Age, I would have switched my character to a man so fast. No, just joking. I don't know if I would have gone that far, but... A mood, Andrasia. Andrasia's always a mood. Alright, so that was the, I guess, wrap up on the Ilios retreat. I just had to go and talk to her about how it went with the donor. Alright, I mean, that was okay. I don't know. I mean, see, to me, too, that was slightly pointless. I know, granted, I should have done it myself off stream or something, but I had completely forgotten what the Ilios mission was. So, you know, not very, I guess not a crazy memorable quest. So I'm just doing some little side quests here, you guys, kind of tying up loose ends. I've actually never gone to Vladimir's house. Let's go to Vladimir's. Or maybe first, let's go talk to our parents, dude. My character hasn't talked to her parents in ages. Let's go talk to the parents, and then we'll go to Vladimir's house. Let's see. There's nothing that really tells me to go talk to my parents, huh? I could have sworn, though. Maybe it was just that one chick, Noelle. Sometimes Noelle will say, like, oh, I got a letter from your dad or something, or your mom. They say to come visit. And I could have sworn she said that, but that was, like, days ago. Real days ago. Oh, here we are. Oh, I can't go all the way to Alpha Centauri, sadly. Let's go to Cheyenne. Alright, let me go to Cheyenne real quick. See if I can get back over to Jemison. Let's go visit the parents. Last time I think I was there, they gave me Grandma's cool spacesuit. I wonder if I can leave while I'm being scanned. Let me see. Last time it didn't let me, but I'll check. Let's go to the residential district. Oh, I can leave while I'm being scanned. That's hilarious. What if I had some contraband? Just jumped out of there. Well, thank you again, you guys, for hanging out. Super short micro stream. I'm just waiting for my mom to get back home from her shopping, and then I gotta go and shop myself. I know, more boring grocery shopping at Walmart, but then I'm gonna kind of wander around, see if I can find any cool presents. Yeah, Christmas is in, like, how many days? Damn, I think probably even less than that, like 16 or something? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I counted it out. Alright, so I can't really remember. It's been such a long time since I saw Mom and Dad. Do they live in the Pioneer Tower? They live in one of the towers. Let's see. Or was it the Apollo Tower? I think it might be the Apollo Tower? I don't remember. There's the Apollo Tower. Okay, well, let's check Pioneer. That one looks familiar. We'll see. Anybody know where Mom and Dad live in the game? Wait a minute. No, I don't think they live in the Pioneer Tower. I don't remember a really cool bar at the bottom. Let's see. Well, it says family apartments. Hello?
Been loafing around
Oh, it
the
is
house
Mom and
all
Dad.
day.
Wow. I do not remember them having such a cool lobby. Wow, this apartment's the
You should
hookup.
get some exercise.
I've spent my whole life in a
Mom.
book. I'm fine.
And how has that worked out?
Ouch.
Oh.
Touche.
We are going for a walk later.
Yeah, good to get some air in that head, Dad. Hey, how you guys doing? What's up, Dad? Dad? Oh, okay.
You've been given a precious opportunity. Seize it and never look back.
Well, that's a nice hello. Good to see you too, Pops.
Do I have news?
Oh, there we go. Man, I had to talk to him like 7
Oh,
times.
your father has been as anxious as a
I was
kid
like
on
spamming that
Christmas.
A button.
Anyway,
All right, I'm ready for the
so
news.
you know about my card game, right? Been playing for years.
Yeah, you love that. Yeah, you talk about poker night all the time. You and your buddies, and doing those Aurora chems and stuff. Oh, I'm not supposed to tell Mom about the
Do I?
Aurora.
Well, I was in the game of my life. Me and another lady, we went all in and then some. After I called, she
right.
had 4 of a kind, queens. But I had an honest-to-God straight flush.
Yeah,
Honey,
go Dad.
she doesn't need to hear the
Woo!
play-by-play.
Mom, shh,
This is my
exciting.
moment. So finally, I
Yeah,
won.
poor Dad. It's his
I
moment.
won big, the biggest pot of my life.
Oh man, Dad. That's a wow. Hope you won long enough to no longer need my financial help. Oof. Dude, they only take 500 credits. That's nothing. Mom and Dad are great. That's wonderful and a little scary, but mostly wonderful. Dad, we got to talk about this gambling habit of yours.
I kept my poker face, even if I felt like letting my insides out. But the big kicker is, I won myself a ship. A real starship.
Damn.
Real, sweetie. We went to the docks and looked at it and everything.
We took
Well,
this
there's
lady's
no way I'll
starship.
ever fly it.
Woo!
So we had
Her
no
dad
idea
did.
what to do with the damn thing. And then it came to me. You.
Oh, what? I already have several ships. No. Yeah, sell it. No. Well, actually, I want that ship. I'll sell it. Fuzz it. I'll give them the 500 credits every week. That's whoa! A starship for me? Wow! You didn't have to.
Your expression makes it totally worth it.
Amazing!
All the
Oh man,
paperwork's
that's
already been
what's
taken
up.
care of.
Damn.
Keep it, sell it. I don't care what you do with it. I just hope it makes up for all the money you keep sending home.
Dang, free starship. Woo!
Anything
Thanks,
good
Pops.
to watch tonight?
Wow!
There's
We got a
Silence
free
of the
starship,
Sands.
you guys.
I mean,
Free
I
starship.
want to watch it
Woo!
sometime.
I want to know what it looks like.
But I want something light, upbeat.
Well, I made a suggestion. Why don't you make one?
Dude, that's
I,
crazy.
was thinking maybe
Oh,
muzzling
thank
me.
you.
the kid movie?
What? That little Ashta cracks me up. And it's just cute. It's funny.
You never cease to amaze me.
Oh, you guys are great parents. Hey, how are you doing, Mom?
Constellation. I'm planning a grocery run later. Might get some things you like.
Well, thank you so much. Any gossip? I love the gossip. I love the tea.
One of your old classmates made junior VP at Gal Bank.
Oh, I
Father
think this was
bragging
the.
for hours.
Yeah, I've heard
Can't
this
wait to
gossip
tell him
already.
about Constellation.
This was last week's gossip, Mom. Oh my goodness. All right, well, see you
Talking
later.
with you has made my day. I'm being serious.
Dude, that's cool. We should go check out that starship. Anything else you got for us?
You came. How are you doing? You eating well out there? It's easy just to survive off
Eating a lot
well,
of chunks.
garbage when you're
Chunks
shipbound all the
cola.
time.
Chunks chips. Yeah, nothing like your famous nachos, Dad. I'm getting a little old for lectures. I'm sick of all the junk food, but it's got a long shelf life. Nothing like your famous nachos, Pops, but I get by somehow.
Well, I do what I can.
Miss those nachos.
You remember
Miss that
Grandpa's
cheese.
restaurant? Last time you were there, you must have been 5, 8.
Miss
Some
Grandpa.
of the best food in the galaxy.
Yeah, he
Service
was
with
best
a grunt
chef.
and a glare, I always said.
Service with a
But
grunt
Dad's
and a
food
glare.
kept them coming back.
I love that. I don't think I ever saw Grandpa smile. I don't remember the restaurant. I barely remember him. Wow, it's cold. His food was incredible. You could never tell looking at it from the outside. That's like low-key cold too. Well, I don't want to say, oh, I don't think I saw Grandpa smile. Oh man, Dad. I remember the smells of the restaurant. That food was incredible. But you could never tell looking at it from the outside though.
Hole in the walls have the best food. That's just science.
True.
Your
Hole in the
grandfather
wall.
taught me what I know of cooking. He didn't want me to go to uni. I was the only one interested in the restaurant. But when he got on in the years, he trusted me with something sacred. His meatloaf recipe.
Meatloaf recipe? Oh man, let's see. Please tell me you're making meatloaf tonight. Good for you, I guess. I've never been a fan of meatloaf. Why was Grandpa always so, well, crazy about that recipe? Yeah, I'm gonna beg for it. Please, please, please tell me you're making some meatloaf tonight, Dad. Grandpa's famous.
No, I'm not. Something better. I don't know if anything I taught you about cooking stuck, but
Oh, we got a
I
free
figure it's time to
recipe.
pass the torch.
Hell
But
yeah,
you
I'll
gotta
take a
promise
recipe.
not to share Grandpa's meatloaf recipe with anyone. It stays in the
No,
family.
never
I
with
swear
anyone.
Dad's ghost would come back and strike me dead if you did that.
All right, all right. Hey, I solemnly promise to guard that secret with my life, Pops. With my life.
See that you do.
Yeah, much
Any
better
meat will
alternative
do.
to freeze-dried
If
chunks.
it's dry, extra tomatoes. They'll moisten it up if you do it right.
Dry.
Sorry. A bit of a moment here.
Oh,
So,
Dad's tearing up.
You want to talk about anything?
Oh, I'm good, I'm good. Let's see here. Remove, oh wow, there's an option to remove the trait. I'm not sure if I can keep sending money back home. Wow, that's fuzzed up, dude. And then the parents, what happens to them? They just move away or, you know, disappear. Ooh, that's cold. How could you get it back too? Who knows? Well, anyways, Constellation's on to something big, Dad. Something extraordinary. Can't get into details, and I might leave the universe and the dimension pretty soon. Shh.
Really? I mean, I know you've been raising all manner of ruckus, but from the sounds of it, just how big are you talking about?
Massive. Massively big. It's a point of no return. The Unity scare. Wow, we can tell him about the Unity? If I go for it, I'm not sure I can ever get back. Well, I won't be so, you know, blunt about it. It could change my understanding of the universe, Pops, but I'll have to take the leap sometime.
Well, them some stakes then. Life's a funny thing. Every now and then, everything comes together into one choice, into one decision that can change everything. Sounds like you're close to the eye of the hurricane.
True. Well, I don't know if I can leave you and Mom behind, still trying to decide what to do. If I choose to go forward, I may never see you again. Or anybody, or we could all be different in the next life.
That's something. Whenever I've been there, when I've had a massive decision, I try and quiet all my worrying and second-guessing, and just listen. I call it my inner heart. Some people call it their conscience or intuition. Some even call it talking to God. But every time I've heard my heart and followed it, I've had no regrets, no matter how crazy it may have seemed at the time. Is any of this helpful?
I'm jumping into the Unity right now. Currently on my way to the Unity. Whoop. No, I'm just joking. That does help a lot. Thank you. That sounds like nonsense. I've never heard you talk about this. Thanks, Dad. That helped. That helped a lot. Just like that spaceship.
It did? I mean, sure. Of course it did.
It did?
Daughter, no matter what happens, know that we couldn't be prouder.
Oh, it's the first time you said my
Exploration
name.
is never easy.
Beautiful.
And so many never make it home. But what you're doing is important.
Jiminy Cricket's voice,
Whatever
right?
decision
That's
you make.
hilarious.
And I know it'll be the right one.
If you
Your
wish
mother and I will support
upon
it.
a star. ending it that. If you wish upon a star, may all your dreams come true. Well, thank you, Pops. Yeah, things are going great. Thanks for the starship.
Where's the tissue paper?
I have to ask
I knew
Mom
where
about
it
that
was.
one.
Top shelf of the pantry.
I'm getting out of
But
here.
it's not there
Mom and
anymore.
Dad are
We could
starting
do
to bicker
salsa?
again.
How do you expect me to know? You keep moving them all the time.
Look,
Oh,
both of
yes.
them are talking about
Anything.
different things, by the way. Mom was talking about getting Dad to go salsa or flamenco dancing, and Dad was talking about how Mom misplaced the tissue on the somewhere over there. I don't know, that's crazy. Two different NPC conversations going on at once. That happens in our spaceship too, when Sam and Cora and then the adoring fan are all talking about different things. I'm like, drives me crazy because I can't listen to all those conversations at once. They get all jumbled up. That was hilarious though, Fuzzy. Dad's Jiminy Cricket over there. When you wish upon a star, something on you. When you wish upon a star, may all your dreams come true. Now I'm gonna get copyright striked by Disney for singing more than 5 seconds of that song. I hope you're happy, Fuzzy. You just cost me 5 cents in ads. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so wow, that was wild. Dad gave us a spaceship. Good to meet him. Or not meet him, but you know, hang out with him again. It's been a while. Let me see. I mean, we gotta at least check it out, right? Oh, thank you so much. Hey, harken now, what do I hear? Fuzzy Uncle with the 100 biddies right there. Thank you for the 100 bits. Woo! Escapees, anybody close to your keyboards, please drop some biddies hype, biddies love over to the Fuzzy. Yeah, for the ad loss. Thank you so much. Oops. I almost pasted free Starship again. Because it was on my copy paste.
I just think I need to go all in. I don't want to waste my
Is that
time
who their voice actors and actresses are? Wow.
Sounds
So
like
Shadow,
a bad
good to see
idea
you.
to me.
Shadow said, Dad is actually Lieutenant Commander Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager, and Mom is Kira Nerys from Deep Space Nine. Hell yeah. I did not know that. That's cool. That's cool they used voice actors from different kind of like Star series or, you know, outer space related shows. Alright, I'm looking for my spaceship so I can fast travel there. I cannot see it though. Is it down there somewhere? Oh yes, okay. Let me go to... Let's just go to the entrance of New Atlantis. I want to see that starship that Dad gave us. Yeah, we just went back home. And he's like, hey, I just won the biggest pot of my life when I was gambling and doing blackjack. And I was like, oh, what is it? I won a spaceship. What? And I thought of what I could do with it. I'd give it to you. I was like, oh. I'm like, hey, that pays for the 500 credits we've been sending home, you know, weekly. Hey, sir.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple
Yeah,
landings.
my dad just gave you
Okay,
a free
no
ship.
problem.
Now let's see what it looks like. Oh, is this it? Oh, Dad. Wah, 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 wah. I mean, it's all right. Did I contain my disappointment well enough? Yeah, don't let Dad see me talking smack about the ship. Oh man, we need like a soulless turd emote or something when something goes wrong. Here, this one's close enough. I know, look at that little ship, dude. This is the ship that Dad won. It's barely worth 10,000 credits. Bottom left. Wow. Alright, I mean, it could be worse. I was honestly, I don't know, maybe my fault. I was expecting a ship like, let's see. Yeah, like the Star Eagle here. Now this is a ship. That's a nice ship. However, granted, you know, I do drive the Purple Haze here. My ship isn't that, you know, it's not that great. It just has a cool paint job. But yeah, the Wanderwell is the spaceship we get from Mom and Dad. Not bad. I mean, you know what? It will look good if I just add a little bit of like wings to the side, maybe widen it out a little bit. Baby's first ship, right? Oh my goodness. It's a nice one to add on to, I would say. Possibly. But yeah, this one definitely needs a lot of work. What is this? Crimson Fleet Phantom. I kind of like the shape of this one. It's kind of skinny. Alright. Well, thank you so much, sir. Nothing to scream about with Dad's new ship. I don't trade it out just yet. Yeah, true, huh? Right, Fuzzy? Dad actually kept the ship he won, which is a really nice high-end one. He gave us the old clunker. Yeah, he gave us his old car, basically. True. He gave us his old 1990s clunker. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, purple haze would be great. Yeah, or if actual purple smoke came out of the exhaust when we blast off. Yeah, exactly, Fuzzy. Looks like the hand-me-down car that I drove. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it even had that brown color on it too, the brown metal. Oh my gosh. It's all of our first cars, you guys. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Shadow, about the voice actors and actresses. I actually I actually heard Sam Coe voice a few NPCs, or now I got video game language on my mind. I heard Sam Coe's voice actor voice a few characters in an anime on Netflix I watched called Pluto. And yeah, it was crazy hearing, I was like, oh, I noticed right away, he played 2 different characters. And I was like, oh, that's Sam's voice right there. He played like an old man, and then later on in the show, he played this other guy. Just very small parts, though. But this other guy that was a technician trying to help Dr. Ochinamazu fix one of the robots or something. All right, let's go. We're getting out of here. But yeah, if you want to hear Sam Coe's voice in an anime, go watch Pluto on Netflix. Alright, let's see. So we just visited Dad. He gave us a cool little clunker spaceship. That's alright. I was slightly disappointed, but you know what? It's free. Can't complain. It probably does pay for all the credits we've been, you know, sending back home. Next thing, let's go visit Vladimir's house. Vladimir is that dude that works out. He usually keeps watch in the eye and gives us locations where we can find some anomalies. Oh, speaking of anomalies, okay, there's something funny I gotta show you. I'll show you in a bit. Let's, yeah, show me on the map where... Wow, he lives way out there, dude. Whoa! Yeah, I can't even get over there. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna go see if we can visit Vladimir's house. But first, I gotta kind of jump a little bit into a closer star system. Let's just set course for this random moon here. I checked on my choked on the coffee 1990s, right? My grandma had a 1992 Chevy Cavalier. And yeah, that car, man, that car was working for a long time. It even worked after she passed, knock on wood, back in 2009. Alright, let's see here. But yeah, that was a good little car. Then we sold it, so who knows if it's, you know, still out there somewhere. But low-key, I wish we would have kept that car. Nice little boxy car. Let's see. Set course. Oh, now we can jump to it. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's jump. Excellent. Yeah, that's right! He's been gambling with the money we've been sending back! Dad! No wonder they're always on the verge of getting kicked out of the apartment. Because Dad's a horrible gambling addict. Wow. Secrets revealed. Good attention to detail, though, Fuzzy. Nope, I didn't put those 2 and 2 together. Yeah, that's true. I did know that, Biggie. The Adoring Fan, yes, is indeed Cicero, and he's also the Adoring Fan in Oblivion. It's the same voice actor. Yup. I like Cicero in Skyrim as well. He was cool. He got stuck for me on one of my playthroughs. I think it was my fault because I just didn't do the Dark Brotherhood storyline very far or something. But he got stuck for me carrying his dead mother up to that one area. And he was always just there for the longest time with the, you know, the wheel off of the cart and stuff, needing help from that neighbor. And I got the help from the neighbor, and it's just like, he was always there. I'm like, Cicero, get out of here. Every time I pass this road, I've already helped you. I already talked to the neighbor for you. You know, what's going on here? It's time to move on. Time to move along, Cicero. But I always thought that was kind of funny. All right, so we are going to hopefully visit Vlad's house here, Vladimir. Just because it's, I don't know, a little side quest that we haven't done yet. Alright, let's go. My first and last car, said Shadow, was a 1984 Ford Tempo. What? That barely worked. That's hilarious. Yeah, true though, Fuzzy. I can't believe Dad was gambling with that money. Alright, let me exit ship.
Every world with living things is a treasure.
Alright. Come on, Andreja, you want to see where Vladimir lives? He's the guy that's also a member of Constellation. Helps us out with a lot of navigating stuff. He just said one time that we were welcome to check out his house. But I wonder why. 120 experience points for finding it. You know what? I bet I know why. He just wants to brag. Look at this place. It looks amazing. What's he doing working for Constellation? The dude's obviously a bajillionaire. Which, I'll be honest, I wouldn't have known just looking from the guy, or, you know, looking at the guy. He always has, you know, those wife-beater tank top shirts on, and... Wow, I'm very impressed, Vladimir. Yeah, he has a nice-ass house. I'm gonna steal his food. Gotta get something out of coming out over here. Wow, TV, 3 TVs. Damn, Vladimir. He's just rubbing it in my face. Or maybe he's trying to show us, like, yeah, if you work this hard, you too can have a giant mansion like this. What happened to the robot?
I would not wish to make
go.
too many assumptions about where the credits for all this
Oh
came
no, is
from,
it busted?
but it seems that crime
I think
does
this one's
indeed
busted.
pay.
Wait, what are you talking about, Andreja? I didn't commit any crimes. She's saying something about how crime does indeed pay. She's saying Vladimir committed some crimes? Wow. MTV house or crib tours. MTV cribs. Oh, look at that. He even has weapons. Jeez. Well, yoink. Won't be needing that ammunition. Oh, he's got slates that I can read. Diaries and stuff. Here's the goods, Andrea. You hungry? Eat some of that. We're gonna go through his fridge like slobs and not close the doors. No, I'm just joking. Dude, oh no, I just had a horrible thought. Okay, in my evil playthrough, I'm gonna wreck the place. I know, we're just gonna jump on all the stuff and wrinkle it. Trash the place. Be like, that's what I think of you, Vladimir. No. I know, it's so mean. MTV Cribs! With, who's the guy that, oh, no. He was the dude that would do the cars, Pimp My Ride, right? Run DMX, or one of those guys, can't remember. Well, yeah, this is cool. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here besides just, you know, becoming extremely jealous of freaking Vlad. But yeah, I think that's it, Escapees. It was just, yep, it was one of our little tiny mission activities, was to visit Vladimir's house. I'll try to look for the rest of those slates. Oh, here's one right here. That's slate 4. Let's start with slate 1 if we can find that. Slate uno. Yo, what's up, DJ Woo Boy? Welcome in. Or Woody, sorry about that. What's up, DJ Woody? Welcome in. Thank you for hanging out. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Scapies. Just doing a little side questing. Super short stream, you guys. I might have to jump off pretty soon. I was just waiting for my mom to get home because then I gotta go to Walmart and, well, do more grocery shopping, but also see if I can find some Christmas stuff over there too. Yeah, I usually procrastinate, so I feel like I'm procrastinating even right now. So where's the real entrance? I kind of jumped up through the, like, a side cliff. I guess, well, here's another side cliff. Oh, is he ex-Crimson Fleet? He's probably told me that. I might have forgot, though. He looks the type. He does work out quite a bit. I don't see much of the other Constellation members working out. Just joking. Everyone else complacent. First we visited, yeah, Mom and Dad's house. Now we're checking out this guy's fridge. Just visiting all the houses. Alright, I'm looking for... Vladimir had some slates laying around. And, well, I found 3 and 4, but I want to know where 1 and 2 are. Start messing with his power. Yeah, but this is nice. He has a pond. I'm going in.
We'll find out the hard way if this water is unsafe.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out the hard way, Andrea. Snakes! No. Snakes in the water. Yeah, I've noticed something weird in this game. If you jump out of water, it just feels like it gives you like a jump boost. Watch. Look at that. See how... Okay. Normal jump, 1 Y button press. Y. Okay. Now watch. Now let me get on land. 1 land jump. Not as high. Kind of high, but then watch this. Much higher. I don't know. That happens in most water that I've been in. I'm like, why does this give me such a boost? That's wild. Oh, can I ask you some more questions? Ooh, butter. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Bread and butter. What is he doing putting these outside in a outdoor fridge? How dare he? My bread and butter. I left him 1 bread. He's fine. All right, what is this? Oh, I thought that was a tablet. No, I didn't find any outside. Maybe he's got a few here. Oh, he has a basement as well. Oh my goodness. This man is loaded. Suddenly, Vladimir, ex-Crimson Fleet or not, is seeming like a good catch. After I talk so much mad trash about him. Hey Vlad, how you doing? You having any luck over on Tinder and stuff? On Star Tinder? I'm gonna bust into his room. Let's see. What if it is his room? Oh my god. Busting into the main... the master bedroom. Alright, let's see. I'll save this one for that one and this one for that. Let's see, all the rest of these are fair game now. Oh, that doesn't fit. There, like that, and then I need one that looks, yes, like that.
I hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Shh! Well, keep your mouth shut. No one's gonna discover it, Andrasia. No one needs to know we were in here. Oh, Crix's journal entry. Crimson Fleet indeed. Yep, why would he have that? Dude, he's gonna be so mad. What if we go back, talk to Vlad, and he's like, last time I was at my house, I noticed somebody had messed with my door downstairs. Oh, sorry. Oh, he has a mag shot. Oh, the mutineer. Oh, he's got a nice weapon here. Space adept pistol. Well, I don't really like the space adept effect that much.
Perhaps all this does come at a cost.
I'll take it though. That's a
One's peace
great,
of mind, if nothing else.
very great attack power on that pistol. Yeah, Star Tinder. How you doing on Star Tinder, Vlad? Got a lot of star hoes. I mean, star girls. Like, yeah, I banged some star broad last night. Oh, okay. Just wondering. Okay, now let's find those, tablets or whatever they were. Ooh, that would look nice in our ship. Well, a fourth TV. There's no way Vlad's single. He's got to have a ton of chicks around him. Alright, well, now all of a sudden I completely forgot where all the tablets are. Yeah, I did see the Game Awards. Dude, GG to Baldur's Gate 3. Must be a really good game. I know a couple people have been telling me to play it, and yeah, I just don't know enough about it yet. But yeah, I'd be down to check out Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Starfield got completely shafted, which I saw coming. I knew they weren't even going to be well, I thought they might be nominated. I knew they weren't going to win, though. But yeah, they weren't even nominated for Game of the Year. Yikes. They did get nominated for Best RPG. Baldur's Gate won that as well, so oof. Alright, here's Slate 3.
When my former captain died,
Ah,
I knew my
Crimson
days
Fleet
with the
stuff.
fleet were marching to the cliff's end. I was already considered an old jack-o'-bones, scaring the new rooks on the fact that I was still alive. Grimm's laughing reminder that most of them wouldn't make it to my age. Tossing my youth away on gutting haulers for the fleet was one thing, but watching another generation doing the same, knowing where the end was for them, my mind started clocking hours on the point of it all. And that's when the beauty of the Blackest Sea started to catch me for the first time. Humanity's jaunt into the stars could use a friendlier meeting than gun and blade. And who could do better
Yes.
good
Oh,
out
that
there
you
than
lady?
someone who had seen the
My dog.
darkest edges and lived to tip your ear to the tale?
Alright. Talking about his Crimson Fleet days. Slate 5. I did see a Slate 4 somewhere, but now I can't remember where it was. I have no idea where Slate 1 or 2 are. Oh well, let's skip it. We'll go to Slate 5.
Paid in full for this little piece of the settled systems to call my own.
Nice.
Pot
You
is
did buy this
starting
house.
to boil over back at Constellation with all this work we're doing with the Eye, so this might be the last time I set eyes here for a spell. Don't really know if my faith holds strong to Barrett's idea of what these artifacts are, but the science sings true. How did I get here? A Crimson
Oh, here's
Fleet
number
rook
4.
turned old man astronomer, arguing with a physicist about what the stars themselves are. Got a smile on this life. Owe it all to the others that didn't make it to keep going.
Oh, that's nice. Now what about before that?
Made too many promises to shine light on the details, but I cashed out from the fleet.
Oh,
Bought
okay,
an
that's
old
how we got all
hauler
that
and
money.
Converted it into a flying traveler's inn.
Ooh.
Even named it the Jolly Roger as a bit of history's chuckle. We sputtered around the settled systems as best we could, helping the helpless. A safe harbor for anyone who needed it. Eventually, Retired from that as well. Had too much of the past, still needed bury. Didn't stop Sarah Morgan from finding me though. In her hunt for one of the historical relics I stole from the
Oh, and that's how he got
been
wrapped
part
up in
of
this.
Constellation ever since. A third life in the making, and one with a mission worth the toil.
So he had found and stolen one of those fancy artifacts, or you know, those artifacts that we're searching for. Or that we were searching for. Now we got them all though. We're good. Yep. But yeah, oh man. So J School thought Spider-Man was gonna win the Game Awards. What did you guys think? Did anybody think that Starfield would at least be nominated? I thought it might have got a nomination, but you know what? It didn't. And I was like, oh, you know, I was cool with that too. I was like, it makes sense that they didn't. Which is sad though. Todd Howard, we did see Todd and the other guy there. They got the light shined on them for a little bit. When, oh, and then we saw that trailer for the Fallout TV series too. And then some guy in, you know, power armor suit came out. I liked it. Game Awards were alright. Not bad. So that was Vlad's house. Cool, cool. I'm sure there were a couple more slates and stuff that I, you know, missed, but that's alright. What is this? Round shell grazer.
What does your scanner reveal?
I've seen enemies before, or aliens before on other planets like this, and on those other planets they were enemies though. That's interesting. Jagged heart leaf. But yeah, that was Vladimir's digs, so he's got some good, good house. Nice house. Jealous. Apparently he bought out of the Crimson Fleet somehow, or, you know, paid himself out. Alright. Last thing I'll do, you guys, tonight is, because this is a bit of a shorter stream, I'm going to go ahead and let me get this word of power. Oh, yeah, that funny thing that I meant to show you. So last night I was searching for words of power too, or those star power artifact temple locations, and I found one. This one is called Gravity Well or something? Yeah, Gravity Well. And I had no one to try it on, so I tried it on Andrasia last night and it was hilarious. Let's see if we can get Andrasia and this little creature here. Ready? Here we go. This is Gravity Well. I love how, look at how she rolls though. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Alright. Nope, no, you get back over here. Oh, okay. I was gonna try to do it twice in a row. But yeah, I wasn't even aiming at Andrasia last night. I had got the word of power and I was like, oh, I don't know, let's see what it does. And I had aimed like a little bit off to the side. I'd say about like right here or so. And I just did it. And then she rolled on in. And I was like, oh my god, Andrasia! But the funniest thing was, last night she was like, she kept going like that. It was crazy. Like she just kept rotating, it wouldn't stop. Oh man, I'm sorry Andrasia, my little guinea pig for that. But yeah, that one's called Gravity Well. Not a bad power. Not a bad power at all. Alright, next thing's next. Let's go get our final artifact temple of the day. Oh, and I zoomed out way too much. My bad. There we go. Let's see, we have to go all the way back to Gunibu star system, which I don't remember where that's at. I'll just, you know what, let me fly back to Cheyenne. Oh, it's a little bit too far too. Alright, set a course for anywhere around there. I know, because yeah, that's the hilarious part. She just goes stiff too, right? Like you would assume that she's like, oh shit, you know, oh my god, flailing around. But no, they just go stiff as a board and get knocked over. Alright, now show me exactly where I need to go. Oh, do I have to just look around or something then? acquire the power on Goonie Boo 2. But it won't show me where it's at on the map. What if I set the course? Nope. Alright, I'll have to remember then. What star system is Goonie Boo? I have no idea. Murfrid. Rosselhaig. Groombridge, I do remember that one. Nicola, Lunara. I think it's one of the closer ones, but I'm not sure. I don't think it has one of the name tags on it. Yeah, it might even be over here somewhere. Sirius, Procyon, Luton Star, Wolf Star System, Altair, Bessel and Piazzi, Leviathan, Nicola. Alright, I'll check a few more if I don't find it. If anybody in chat happens to know where Goonie Boo is, feel free to let me know. I have been there at least once before. Feynman, Alpha Tierna. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, make a group float, then hit him with the gravity well. That'd be amazing. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, Goonie Boo 2 in Starfield. Where is it? Alright, it's next to the Indum star system. Well, where's the Indum one? Somebody give me a map. Alright, alright. Oh, it's a level 20. Okay, that might narrow it down a little bit. Indum star system. I have been to Indum as well, but don't remember it at all. Alright, that's a little bit too far. Level 35, level 55. These are level 20s. Alright, let's see. Alright, Goonie Boo Planet. Oh my gosh, I'm a moron. It's literally right next to Alpha Centauri. No wonder it sounded familiar. Ah, here it is. Jeebus H. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we need Goonie Boo 2. Ah, right there. Perfect. And the scanner anomaly right here. I probably wouldn't have found that for years had I not looked it up. Alright, let's jump. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh. Can't go until we get some grav drive. Nice. Yeah! Good. Alright, let's get this word of power. Oh yeah, once again, special announcement. But we gotta wait till after this battle real quick. Going in! Alright, let's lock onto this enemy right here. Helping out. Okay, we lost their grav drive. Alright, we got him. Let's lock onto this guy right here. Perfect. We got his ass. Next up, we got this dude. Nice. One more. Woo!
This is the Freestar Collective
Woo!
vessel.
Glitched a little bit, but
We weren't
GG.
expecting so many Varun vessels.
Yeah, I got laggy at the end for some
I think
reason.
we had it covered, but I expect some people owe you their lives.
There goes their shield.
Any way we can repay you?
Wow, this person almost got knocked out. You guys okay? I'll just take the salvage rights.
Salvage rights are yours. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Yeah, these guys look like they lost quite a bit. Take a few items here. Yeah, look at the Freestar Falcon. Look at his health. That other health right there. They almost got wiped out. It's lucky you Freestars were around when I was passing through. Oh, yeah, see, look, one of them got blown up. This Freestar Kiefer, whatever it's called. Where'd that Freestar one go? Woo! Almost hit that asteroid. Alright, well, I'm sure they don't have anything that great. We got business to attend to. Let's go find that word. Or that power, I should say. I keep thinking of them as the Skyrim words of power. Remember the dragon words? We used to have to go and find. That's what these lovely Starborn powers remind me of. Because you have to go to a special temple, you have to do a special thing, get that power infused into you. All that good stuff. Yo, what's up, Impiggins? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doing the last thing of the night. Oh, yeah, special announcement, Escapees. If you're a subscriber in the month of December and you want me to send you a Christmas card, I'm doing that again this year. All you gotta do is just send me your address and a Twitch whisper, and I'll send you that Christmas card out. Right, exit ship. I'll send out the notification publicly on social media later. But yeah, the Dragonborn, indeed. And in this game, we're called the Starborn. Alright, so I forgot to check from the ship exactly where I'm supposed to go. I'm sure I'll figure it out soon enough. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the scanner. Ah, distortions. When you see the scanner, the circle, the ring start to, distort and kind of be broken up a little bit, you know you're going the right way. Yeah, I didn't know that the first time around. It does tell you, because I was streaming, I was talking, I missed it completely. I didn't know that, and I looked for my first artifact temple on stream for more than 2 hours. I think it was more than 2.5. The hilarious part is, it was right next to my ship. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so now I know how to find them quickly, easily. Honestly, all you gotta do is, before you exit your spaceship, you just have to look to see where the temple's at, and usually you can see it. Oh, here it is. You can see the little pointiness out in the distance and all that. Oh, thank you, Shadow. Oh yeah, one more thing. Sad to say, it is restricted to US only. I don't know if I can ship mail internationally or how much it costs, so US only though. Butt is leadborn, says Fuzzy. My butt is leadborn too. Steelborn. Buns of steel. But yeah, thank you, Shadow. I will send you that Christmas card. Woo! Yeah, me too. USA born and raised. Woo! USA, America. America. Oh, this is a nice temple here. Yeah, it looks cool. It's very metallic looking. Come on, Andrasia. Oh, this is Temple Kappa. Nice. Throw your Kappas in the chat, everyone. Kappas in the chat.
There were so many questions.
But yeah, I haven't done the gift thing, not the gift thing, but the card thing for subscribers in years, you guys. So I decided, you know what? to say a huge thank you to everybody for, you know, helping me out, supporting the stream and all that. It's the least I could do to send out a few Christmas cards. Yeah. Yeah, first 10 people get the official Christmas card. Anybody else after that gets a postcard that I have from, you know, years back and stuff. But I did get some new cute cards though recently. And in fact, I might get a few more. I also got to go get a book of stamps because I don't want to use my mom's, you know, she has to use that for her actual mail for paying bills. I know the other day she's like, Gina, did you use my stamps? I'm like, no, Mom, I haven't paid a bill in person, you know, in years. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, all my bills are online now. She's like, oh, didn't know that. But yeah, been like that for years. Yeah, Temple Kappa, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was guessing, Fuzzy. Lead. That's why I said mine's steel. Mine's honestly probably lead as well. Bronze butt. Yeah, America, Mountain Dew. Love me my Mountain Dew, love me my Dr. Pepper, my deep fried Twinkies. I love my deep fried Snickers. Yep. Get that every time I go to the fair. I gotta get me a deep fried Snicker, deep fried Oreo. I love my deep fried food. My deep fried donut burger. Deep fried Krispy Kreme donut burger. I've never had one, but they do exist. Yes, they do. So if you haven't seen one of these are the artifact temples. You go in here kind of like in Skyrim when you're looking for those dragon words of power. Except for in Starfield, you're getting a starborn power. But the only sadness with these is that, yeah, it looks cool, but literally every single artifact temple that I've been in has been the same. It's always this. Which, like I said, yeah, it's cool, but I mean, doing this like 26 different times or however many different times we have to do it does get a little bit like, alright, you know, tedious, I guess. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I just got cut in half by this ring. Not only that, like, going into these little light things seems to take forever. Like, after a few times, it's like, alright, I get it. There we go. Woo. I want to make a sexual joke about this, but I won't. Ah, who am I kidding? Yeah, I will. Okay, I feel like you have to touch enough lights until this thing, you know, explodes. That's what it kind of seems like, you know. Seems like you have to hit those lights just the right way.
These temples are fascinating.
You know what I'm trying to hint at right there. Alright, let me see. So we usually have a Starborn Guardian
Your abilities are
around.
truly amazing.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's walking around back there. Let's hit him with the gravity well. Oh, that wasn't the gravity well, you fool. Sorry, I messed it up. Let's see. Here's the gravity well. We got this one last night. I'll check out the new power in a little bit. Alright, ready? Surprise, mother trucker! Oh, we got him, he's stiff as a board. Oh, that makes it too easy. Dude, that's a devastating power. Wow. Yeah, that makes it way too easy, but you know, whatever. Okay, let's see the new word of power that we got here. I think it might be, yeah, this one. I've never seen this one before. Sunless space. Introduce your enemies to the cold of space, freezing them in their tracks. Andreja? Guinea pig time. I have to wait until some of my star power on the bottom right regenerates right there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Fuzzy. is like you have to like, you know, you kind of have to touch that ring a certain way. You got to touch that like certain amount of times until it's like, ah, you know, it blows up. That's what I was thinking last night. I'm like, dude, this is low-key sexual. Getting those words of power and stuff is more sexual than you actually get to see with your romantic companion in this game. Dude, for mine and Sam's wedding, the freaking priest, which wasn't the priest, it was the mayor, didn't even say like, you may now kiss your bride, or bride, you may now kiss the groom. There was no kiss. I was like, this is a bullshit wedding. This wedding's too rated G. What are we, two like adolescents getting married or some bull crap? Come on, man. Me and Sam are both at least 30. I mean, come on. There's no way Sam's not like at least 29, 30. He's gotta be, dude. In fact, he's probably older because he has Cora. He's probably at least my age, 33 or so. But yeah, I was like, this is so PG. Alright, so anyways, our new word, a freezing spell. Alright. Don't worry, I did this to Sam and Sarah too. I'm not just bullying Andrasia. Well, that was cool. That was just like a whoosh, freeze blast. Alright. We also have the opposite. What they call a... where is it at? Yeah, the solar flare. We have sunless space, which is a freezing power, and then we got solar flare a couple days ago too, which is the one where I was like, Kamehameha! But it's not that exciting. It's just that. Oh, sorry, Andresia, shot you in the hip. Gonna need that hip replacement. Like, she's mad, dude. She had an angry face like that for a bit. I saw her lips, they were like that too. Her lips were all like eaten in too. Or like this, look, see, she's kind of like disappointed. But like with her teeth, look, see, she's doing it. It must have really hurt. Sorry. She's like, oh, that fucking hurt so bad. Oh, burnt through my suit. Froze my suit, then burnt through it. Oh. Yeah, Hadouken. Exactly. Yeah, he does have a teen kid, true. Alright, escapees. Well, all good things must come to an end. That was the last thing that I was gonna do here. My mom did show up about 30 minutes ago. I saw her, or didn't see her, but I heard her talking to the pets and stuff, so I guess it's my time to go to Walmart Escapees. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for the conversations today. Once again, announcement of the day, I'm doing Christmas cards again this year. Woo! Hadn't done that for a good 3 or so years, so it's been a while, you guys. How can you get a Christmas card? If you're a subscriber to me at any time during December, as long as you have that little gem and stuff, even if your sub runs out, but I've seen you have a sub sometime this month, you know, I'll go ahead and give it to you. But yeah, just send me your address. I'll write it down. I don't do anything with the addresses. I get rid of them as soon as possible and stuff. And yeah, I'll just use it to send you your thing. But I do know, like, yeah, it is kind of, even I have misgivings too. I'm like, oh, I don't think I'd send my address to a streamer. But trust me, you guys, I won't do anything with them. You can ask any of the people that got Christmas cards, you know, a few years back. I know Doc Savage was one of them. I'm not sure if I got one out for Jedi. Might have. He was here a little bit earlier, but he's part of the Savage Legion crew too. And there was a few others, but I just don't see them in chat anymore. Not too much. But yeah, that's the special announcement. Doing Christmas cards again. You want one, just be a subscriber, be in the US, and go ahead and send me your address in a Twitch whisper, or you can send it anywhere else too. I just have to know your Twitch username as well, you know, to make sure and all that. But yeah, thank you, Fuzzy. I'll try to drive safe. Should be an okay night tonight. We've been having a warm December for some reason. We had snow at the very beginning, then it melted, then it was raining all crazy for a few days, and now it's like weird weather. It was sunny today and stuff, so I don't know. But thank you again, you guys, so much. I had a blast. Take some soul gems. And oh, it looks like, oh dang. Yeah, I was gonna raid Sour Kool-Aid Show, but I think he is offline now. Alright. Yeah, YouTube Panda, thank you so much. Yeah, happy Friday, you guys. I I'm gonna try to be back later. I don't know. If not, I will definitely see you guys sometime during the weekend. We have more UC Vanguard quest line to continue with. I was just doing some side quest fluff. We visited our dad. He gave us a spaceship. I was like, what? He also gave us a meatloaf recipe. You know what? I didn't check that out. Let me see that meatloaf recipe. I think it's called Grandpa's meatloaf recipe. We found this cool gun over at Vladimir's house, which we visited as well. Got to hear a little bit more about his time in the Crimson Fleet, which I completely forgot about. I'm pretty sure he's told me before, but yeah, I completely forgot about it. We had that. Where was... I'd say it'd probably be in notes. Grandpa's meatloaf recipe. And if it's not in notes, then I'm guessing maybe my character just learned it, and the only place we can see it will probably be in the crafting station is what I'm thinking. Unless it just says meatloaf recipe. No. By the way, I have a ton of planet survey data. All of this survey data right here are from my time going to different planets and just scanning everything. The flora, the fauna, and the natural landmarks and all that stuff. So I have like Pontum, Podius, Saturn. Saturn was easy because it's a gas planet, but some of these were a little bit hard to survey. Sumati, which you can sell all that. Tolman 1 survey data, Tolman 2 survey data. And you don't get those survey datas until you scan 100% of that planet. So those are all planets that I scanned 100%. In other words, no life, soul escape. I'm just looking for Grandpa's recipe. I don't know if Dad gave me the paper for it or if he just passed on the knowledge. You know, psychically. Yeah, I don't see it, but you know, he did give us that meatloaf recipe. I'm sure I can check it out when I get to a proper cooking station. Where's my ship? My spaceship? Yeah, and then the last thing we did is we got another special Starborn power. So not too bad.
Find the interior.
Yeah, have a good rest of your Friday, you guys. I'm gonna leave too in a bit. I just want to see Grandpa's meatloaf recipe. Dad said too, if I could use any meat, if the meat's too dry, just add an extra tomato. Should moisten it up.
Here to shoot the breeze?
Then he started tearing up and I was like, oh, it's so sad. I almost forgot I had Heller over here. He's been so quiet. Oh, maybe I don't have a cooking station in my ship. Yep, I guess I don't. Wow. Well, that's sad and depressing. What do we eat on here? I guess we never eat on the ship, huh? Well, damn. Alright, never mind escapees. I was gonna try to look at Grandpa's secret meatloaf recipe, but I don't even have a cooking thing on my ship. I think it must have been the Frontier that I was thinking of. Alright, well. Such is life there. That's the game telling me, get out of here and go grocery shopping. Some weak sauce there. Oh, let's see here. Oh, thank you, Panda. I got your message too. Yeah, alright, escapees. Thank you guys for everything. Have a good rest of your Friday. Hope to see you a little bit later back on the UC Vanguard storyline. If not, I don't know, maybe we'll jump on Fallout or something. And if I don't see you, I'll see you sometime on Saturday or Sunday, you guys. But thank you again, escapees. Yeah, starving the crew, right? Hey, I'm part of the crew too. I'm hungry.
Hey, how are you?
Bye, Heller. It's good to see you, Heller. He's yeah, this guy. He's the guy that we meet the very first mission here in Starfield. He's one of our dusty crew members. And low-key, I was hoping we could romance him, but well, unfortunately, we can't. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, escapees. And as always, my friends, ever onward, ever forward. Hope to see you next time on the Soul
It's
Stream.
always a good day when you
Bye,
come
everybody.
around.
Peace. Have a good Friday. Good start to the weekend. Woo!